The only thing I see it's kind of weird is like this line is darker, but like I don't think that matters. I mean, that is weird that that's darker though, right? Hold on, we'll just delete it all and start over. Not all of it. A lot of it. See, now that line's not dark, it's lighter. I don't know that that matters. This line is a two-way line here. When they're blue, that's a two-way course. Those are all one way the right way. One way the right way, one way, and then it's two ways after. Like, I don't understand. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Also, something we should do before we do a bunch of painting down here.
Yeah, dog.
Get the skid loader and the rock thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Breaker. Because I believe, doesn't it leave like a pile of rocks or something?
I don't know. I've never broken the stones, or I have, but not in this game, on our own land. I've done a contract, but not on our own land. The blue is a two-way course, Sean, so that shouldn't matter. So I have no idea what's wrong with it. I'm not struggling, I'm just having difficulties. I'm not struggling, you're struggling. Now, why didn't he put his auger out? He didn't put his auger out. Why? I might be struggling. Why didn't he put his auger out? Oh, you know what? It's because he's not full. I bet that's what it is, right? I bet that's what it is. He's not full. Although, where was he trying to go earlier from the field? He was trying to go... Now the auger goes out, of course. Alright, we might be struggling with auto drive, alright? I don't know, man.
It's not a day of auto drive if you're not struggling every once in a while.
I'm just gonna drive the combine back and forth, K. Alright, well the truck's gonna be full anyway, so the truck should leave. Alright. So that's good.
At least you're not down here watching me struggle.
Can you pick up the baby goats and have them scream? Maybe in Farm Sim VR. I don't know. I don't know if there's any animals in that. Are we struggling a little bit, Nick?
The lodgepole pines are a little heavy when you're completely off the side of the machine.
So you're saying that hillside's not the best idea?
No, the hillside's fine. It's just how I had to cut a couple trees. I had to cut them, then cut them straight on, and then get it to where I needed it to be at.
Yeah, you almost need duels on that machine sometimes.
Yeah.
Why isn't the truck leaving, chat? Why is auto drive not working, chat? Oh, the truck's not leaving because the tractor's in the way. Why are you trying to go that way, dog? He's like trying to turn right into the thing. I don't want you to be on that waypoint though. Oh, there you go, that one. Go. No, ignore that waypoint. You don't see that waypoint, bro. Auto drive is working quite well today. Oh man, like I said, Chad, I haven't messed with auto drive much lately. So now the problem is, I know this is a problem. So that's why I was saying before, I might need both tiny trucks. The auger wagon is not empty. So he's not gonna come back to me until he gets empty. So I guess that means second tiny truck needs to be employed. So yeah, that's what that means.
Yeah, I guess you're not wrong when you were saying that. It would be you know, the way we need to do it's with a mother bin.
Well, the mother bin would work, but it would still. It would be better just to have the tiny truck and not the trailer on the tiny truck as well.
Yeah.
I know that sounds dumb, but two tiny trucks, one farm. Oh, hey, Nick, looks like you're hacking over here with autoload, eh?
Hmm?
Nothing. So he's still at 16% or 60%. He's never. Let's just drive to him. Oh man, he's never gonna. So the other problem, we might have to adjust our tiny trucks to basically act like they don't have a trailer on. So if we set our tiny trucks to drive away at 50%, that might be what we have to do. So they just will pretend like they don't have trailers on. Or we just take the trailers off. It's really not a long run. It's right, Homestead's right there, so. Yeah. Should make it where it unloads the opposite way the trucks face. How would that help?
Because the truck would be if it wanted to turn out right where the tractor's at, your tractor's not going to be right there.
True. That would help that problem, yeah.
Yep.
Make a circle around the trucks. Problem is, I don't want to have auto drive crossing each other either. So we don't want that. That causes problems too. Oh yeah. So can we actually, if we could click on this guy here, we can't. Oh, we can see his auto drive. Why did I just see that? And we tell him to do that, then he might drive. Yeah. Okay, so now he should drive to me. So next time he goes to unload, he's going to fill that trailer. Possible. The problem is the trailer and the truck. If we just had the truck, things would actually be better. Which we probably just need to take the trailers off the trucks.
And I get a couple more trucks.
I mean, yeah. If we're gonna be doing auto drive auger wagon, it would be better to not have the trailers. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And the other thing I might have to do, like I said before, is like a separate place for that tractor and wagon to go sit when he's empty, to get away from the trucks so that they don't freak out.
Yeah.
I'd have to do that. But putting them in the other direction, I don't know how much I like that idea. To be perfectly honest. But it's fine. We'll get this dialed in. Eventually, chat. You know, in fairness, this is the first time on Farm Sim 25 that I've used an auger wagon on auto drive. So, you know, it's like riding a bike. I'll get it eventually, I swear. Just give me a minute. We will get this. It just might take me a minute or two. But that's all right. Really, the best option would be not to use tiny trucks.
Yeah.
The best option would be to use like a tractor with a decent sized tipper, or even like a semi truck with a 3-in-1 trailer. Big capacity, you know?
Yeah.
That would be the best option. But that's okay. It's all good. Plus that wagon's kind of weird too. That's a whole nother challenge too, that I've never used before. So that particular wagon, I should say. All right. Hopefully we can get emptied out though. That's what matters right now. And I really should just take the trailers off the trucks. Which kills their capacity then, I get. But if we maybe picked up a third truck, we'd be almost back to the right capacity, so. I don't know.
I'd say I also went and ran the auger wagon. We wouldn't have that problem either.
That's true too. Or I could have hired the combine and ran the wagon myself.
Yeah.
Or I could send the Massey to go straight to the bin and unload into the bin.
Yeah, you could do that too.
I could do that using the auger. Or change it to a tipper. Just do it that way. There's lots of things that could be done.
Right.
You know, what's the right answer? It really isn't the right answer, but there's many ways to get to 10, you know? That's kind of how I feel about it. Many ways to get to 10. But we'll send him around. He'll get at least the white truck going. He might unload in the green truck. I don't know. But either way, he'll go for a lap and get some grain, get some corn moving, you know? That's the hope anyway. But it'll be fine. See, the goal on here eventually is a mother bin. And then maybe like an army of tiny trucks. So I guess there's only one way to get an army of tiny trucks, right?
Buy an army of tiny trucks.
Should we buy another rotary hoe? $16,000, 55% off.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea with as much crop ground we're getting.
Good idea, yeah. Definitely a good idea. Go left, go left. Right. So he's gonna go over there and do something anyway. The other thing to keep in mind is corn is like a higher output than a lot of other crops too. You know, if we were harvesting the oats, it wouldn't be an issue at all.
Right.
Just to have, you know, one tiny truck running probably. Okay, so he is going to fill the white truck, so that's good. He's filling the trailer of the white truck, so that should move on, which would be fine. The problem is when the green truck pulls up, he's going to pull up. So, okay, the white truck's full, so he's pulling up. The green truck's going to pull up, and he'll fill the truck, but he won't fill the trailer. That's why it's difficult having, like, a dual hopper trailer. Say you have the... like a regular, like a Wilson.
Yep.
It's kind of difficult. Because they're not smart enough to like, oh, you have multiple hoppers. Let me like back up, pull forward, whatever. They don't do that. Unfortunately. So I think we're just gonna go ahead. We'll take the trailers off. Probably get a third one as well. What color should we get, chat? We got a white and a green right now. What color tiny truck shall we buy? Because see, the other problem is he's not empty, so he's gonna sit here until he wants to be empty. But he's not gonna move till he's empty. So we actually need like more trucks. Like a lot more trucks.
I feel like just nice people, we should get a pink one.
No. I'm good, dog. Pink and purple are outlawed. Other than that.
No.
What?
I was just saying no.
Yeah. I have my reasons.
I think I know your reasons.
Alright. Yeah. Now, actually, we could take, if we had free tractors, we could put these trailers on tractors and haul them around.
Yeah.
Dark red looks good on the tiny truck. Okay. Dark red. I'm here for that. I don't mind dark red at all, actually.
I'm guessing our one free tractor we have is what? Subsoiling, probably?
Yeah. Yeah. Purple for Kimmy? Oh, well, Kimmy's not here, so. I'd be to the outlawing of the color. I did be to the outlawing of the color. Outlaw. Alright, comes the white tiny truck. Okay, dark red. I like the idea of dark red. I think that's probably gonna look good. We should put the tiny bed on the tiny truck. And then really have no capacity. Dark red like that one. Okay. Okay. We have to do the black rims though. I'm sorry. We just have to. I don't think I would ever actually put black rims on anything in real life. But there's something about stuff in Farm Sim, although I must not have purchased this truck. There's something about stuff in Farm Sim with black rims. I don't know. I'm all about it.
You're just buying the one?
Yeah, we'll do one for now. I may get another one in a minute.
I was gonna say, I'm sure an all black one would look pretty cool too.
Oh, you might have a point, Nick. I like that one. Good one.
I was gonna say, all black anything looks really cool. Let's be honest.
Fair play. I do like the red. Red's good. So the Alice is subsoil and in 1, by the way. But we have no free tractors, okay? Unless you count the little Alice, but I don't know about that.
That would be kind of probably miserable to have that little Alice pull one of those trailers.
It could probably pull the trailer off the tiny truck.
Probably could.
Yeah. Alright, and I'm actually not going to empty, by the way. I'm going to go just sit down here and wait. And we'll get like a good cycle going of everything kind of... I like to call it, you know, keeping the rodeo going. I don't know why I call it that, but I do. Gotta get the rodeo going. Once you get it going, look out. It's gonna do it. And we gotta be careful here because we don't want to go above 5% more than we have now. So we're gonna sit right here. We're gonna wait for him to be empty, which he is empty. So that green truck has a little bit of corn in it. We're gonna wait for him to drive over here. So it's only taken me like, you know, most of the field, but I think I might have it all down now. In fairness, every time you set up a field for the first time or using an auger wagon, you're going to have this problem. But next time we come in here to harvest, we just beep, boop, bop, and it's done, you know?
I'd say next time it's all set up ready.
Exactly. So it won't be a big deal at all. Because we got tiny trucks that run in. All 3 tiny trucks are here. Oh, bye, Zach. Uh-oh. Did they hit a power line putting up those blinds?
I don't know. He's still in TeamSpeak.
Yeah. Maybe his farm sim crashed.
Could have.
Look at the tiny truck army assembling, chat. They are assembling.
Or he could have just realized he was going to be longer than he thought he was and ran down.
True. Who knows? Oh man, the tiny trucks. An all black one would look good, yeah. I'd have to arrange that. The problem that we're gonna have realistically, right? I need enough capacity in the tiny trucks to be able to empty this auger wagon basically every time.
Yep.
That's what I actually need to make the world go round. Otherwise, he has to sit there and wait for a truck to come back.
And that's at least, would probably be 4 trucks.
True.
Because that capacity is like 35,000 on the auger wagon, I think.
Something like that, yeah. Time for another truck.
Might as well.
Oh, never enough tiny trucks. Chat. All black. Oh, that's the one we run. We run down the highway at night with no plates to like run from the law. That's what that truck is. Let's see if I can do that from here. I should be able to. If I hit the right buttons in the right order, I should be able to do this. 5 side low at home farm. 8. Fourth tiny truck is inbound. Now, when I go over to the small fields, I'm not going to take the auger wagon. Just for the record, I don't need the auger wagon over there. There's not enough field to worry about. So we'll just take tiny trucks, but no auger wagon. So just to be clear.
I say that'd probably be a good thing. By the time you get down in those little fields, I'll probably need a mulcher.
Okay. So I'm not gonna I'm not gonna set up those tiny fields for an auger wagon for each tiny field. That would be painful. Oh, hey, chat, look. That camera, look at that squirrel out there. Look at him go. Get off my lawn. I thought there for a second he was listening. He's just, hey, get away from that box. Hey, don't chew that wire. Hey, get away from that. Go on. Get. That wire provides power to the snow cam. The yardstick cam, I should say. Yep. Keep him away from that. I need to clean all that up one of these days. I might have to start cutting grass eventually. But it's fine for now. Oh, here comes the fourth tiny truck.
I'm honestly kind of surprised your dad hasn't said something to you about that yet.
Nah, he ain't said nothing. There. He'll get cleaned up before we mow for the first time.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny that in the bottom of that camera, you can see like that white hose. Yeah. That's the drain line from my air conditioner. And normally it's like right up against, there's like a little bit of a patio back there, nothing crazy, but a little bit.
Yeah.
And normally it's like over by it. But with all the wind we had the other day, it moved that drain line. Nice. Like the wind moved all that. Doesn't move the drain line. It's like, what? Oh. Actually, low key, that's not a bad idea. Put a rain gauge out there in front of that camera. Low key, I kind of like that idea. The problem with that is I'd have to like trim around it and stuff, and I don't feel like doing that. But now you got me thinking of ways to set up a rain gauge cam. I'm tempted. The problem would be powering it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I could use one of their wireless cameras, like fully wireless, and use like a little solar panel. But those cameras aren't necessarily made to like view 24/7. You only like watch them. They only take like pictures and stuff. Because they have a birdhouse camera, like a camera or a bird feeder. Sorry, goes on like a bird feeder. I've actually thought about getting that for the first time, but I don't know if you would refill it very often to keep the birds coming. That could be sick to have too. I need the rain gauge cam to be like on top of my house, but how do I empty it? We're getting the gears turning now, chat. Because a rain gauge cam would be hilarious, actually. Oh, man. I could put it down on the fence over there. Oh, I could actually do that if I get a really long USB cable. Actually, if I could just plug in... Oh, I could plug a USB cable in Casey's garage. run out onto the fence that is between our houses. Because his garage is a lot closer to the fence than my house is. and then so the camera would be showing like my backyard. Oh my goodness. I might have to. But I have to get one of those rain gauges that's like, you know, giant with like the big floaty thing in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody could see it. That's a good idea right there.
I think you'd have to actually.
I'd have to go empty it.
You have to empty it and make sure that floaty thing stays clean, or people
yeah. This sounds like way too much work, Chet. Clear past, stick to march with a Sharpie.
That sounds like a lot of math.
No, but I gotta, like, because I can't have the camera, like, out in the middle of the backyard on a box all summer. I gotta be, like, mowing grass and stuff. So, like, look, this, I can't have that just, like, box out there with the camera on top during the summer. And there's just, like, a USB running across the yard to it. I can't have that. So I'm trying to figure out a way to, like, I'd have to put it on, like, the fence between my yard and, like, Casey's yard. Because he wouldn't care. I already have a weather station down there, so. Yeah. I have a fishing line I could pull, tip it over. But see, something like that, I could put, like, if I could gutter mount this, I could put that right on the back of the garage here and, like, show the backyard in the background. That would be cool. This is way too much brain power going on right now, chat. I'm just gonna harvest corn. You know, I got that fourth truck and I haven't had to use them yet, Nick.
Oh.
Oh, that wagon holds a lot.
The wagon does hold.
And my rows are getting a little short over here, so.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm on my last pass, so.
I'd say if you had the wagon, the fourth truck from the get-go, it would have, you know, worked a little better.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I might go fill up the wagon at the homestead just for fun. Oh man. Just because I can.
Ah.
Nah, I'll have that tractor free. You want me to send that over to you?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay, I will in a minute. I can handle that.
Actually, if you could just keep it, like, just send it to the homestead, and on the way back, I'll just swap. I'll have the little John Deere.
Okay. When you get the little John Deere free, grab the other subsoiler and get it going out here in this field.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, 'cause we definitely need to get this field subsoiled, and it won't take a minute.
Yes, it is.
But that's okay. All right, let's stop, turn that off, so he will drive up to me now. Hey, Mr. Auto Drive, come here. Don't make a liar out of me. Please and thank you. If you make a liar out of me, we might have to be on an episode of Dateline. I mean, hi Trent, how's it going?
I mean, you might, but I won't.
I mean, I hope I'm never on an episode of Dateline.
That'd be kind of awkward.
Am I the victim or am I sitting in prison? What's going on here? I don't prefer to be either. To be honest. Okay. Oh man. What were you off doing today, Trent?
Putting insulation up.
Oh yeah?
Or insulation panels.
That sounds like fun.
That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Oh. Not even a little bit.
No.
I was on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So you're doing all the cutting.
No. I was watching and just lifting the panels.
Oh, that's not so bad then.
See, Nick, I lack the math part.
See tractors below. I can't see any of the tractors. Chris, what's going on, man? Nothing more about the online auction where I'm not going to buy, although I did find some tractors on Facebook Marketplace last night. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, and you and Tony are gonna go halfsies.
Tony and I might have to go halfsies, yeah.
Yeah, I was listening earlier.
Hey, Dateline's not on at 11. That's way too late. Everybody'd be asleep. Dateline's on at like, it's on during prime time. I don't know what time Dateline's on. I really don't. I'm not trying to like be facetious. I'm for real. I have no idea.
You're not trying to be like, for what?
Facetious?
That's a big word. Honestly, I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Facetious?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Coming out of John's mouth? Yeah.
That's okay. Nobody ever has. Oh man, that's not how you say it, obviously, but no, I don't really know what time I don't know. It's just on my DVR. No, I don't know. Dad DVRs it. I don't, but Dad does. Is it not weird that I can't see any of those like drivers over there at all?
That's because you gotta go on the right tab.
I bet on all of them, dog. I've tried them all, dude. It's like Pokemon. I've tried to catch them all, but I can't figure out how. Probably because I'm a boomer. Just saying. I saw a bunch of people playing Pokemon Go the other day. We were like in the downtown of our town, and there were like every person had their phone in their hand.
Tony?
And they all kept going to like the same places. So I'm like, they gotta be playing Pokemon Go, right? Gotta be. I didn't ask.
Mom still plays that darn game.
Oh yeah. I mean, if
you ride with her,
I'd say the intent of that was to like, you know, help people exercise and like get out and walk, but
no, you get your phone out and you drive.
yeah, that's how we used to play it.
That's how a good buddy of mine plays it.
Yeah, I saw a thing on TikTok the other day that like moves your phone in a way that it mimics walking, so you can hatch all your Pokemons.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, that's kind of sad and funny at the same time.
Yep.
That's okay. All right. Oh, hey, you got subs over there going, huh?
Yeah.
Is that why I can't see any of this? You got it? No, you didn't stop it all, did you?
No, just Martyr Wagon.
Okay. Are you having great difficulties, or?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nick, there's a truck there. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What is poppin'? Nick, just go for a lap, dog. What's your problem? I mean, my name is Nick, and I don't know how to back up a trailer. Just sit tight. Just don't move. Just stay there. All right, what field am I sending these guys to? Because I don't actually know. Probably 29, because that's the big field. Or should we go with the shotgun approach and like scatter them? Like, you go to 29. After you unload, of course. Let's see. You go to 30. Probably 29, 30 is all I need, honestly.
So did you leave the vulture down there?
Yeah, it's in that homestead still.
Alright. I was just wanted to make sure before I went all the way down there it wasn't there.
I didn't break nothing, I swear. Wasn't me, dog. Did that fourth truck leave too?
I don't think it did.
Oh.
Nope.
I gotta walk. Wait, I have the... Oh, I can't click. I can't bring up my mouse. I'll just walk. Gosh. The RP here, chat, you know? Or wait, we don't do that. Like ceiling fans to hedgehogs, yeah. I saw somebody put like their phone on like a train. They had like a train set and they had a flatbed and their phone was on that going back and forth across their house. Which I thought was funny. We're gonna send this one to 27. We're going with the shotgun approach, chat. In a video game, of course. Like him to unload before. He goes, hey, our cultivator's almost done, dude.
It's just can I saw that when I was looking at the escape menu.
Yeah.
I guess it does make quite a difference when you have an actual like decent sized machine for say.
He did not find the Pokemon. Sad. Sad time, man. It's sad when you don't find the Pokemon. Wow. No, this doesn't need to be set to anything. Can we just like set that to that? No, just gonna. Okay. No matter what I set it to, he's gonna complain. So we'll just leave it. Do that. Bye, Nick.
For a little bit though.
Okay, bye.
Hopefully you come back.
I should be back after a little bit after dinner.
Have a good time.
I did send the Massey with the log trailer on its way back, kind of around that area.
Okay.
Where the...
This guy just cut down a bunch of trees and leaving me to clean the stumps up.
I was good. You can leave the stumps.
Oh, I will. Trust me. Unless I need something to do later, but we'll see. It's fine. All good. No worries. I'm just poking, you know. All good.
Could always leave Tony to do it.
Tony's not here. He was here earlier and said he'd be right back, and well, you know.
Or Dan.
Yeah, I don't. Dan hasn't been in forever.
Yeah, I know, but they're the farm fairies.
True. Tony was in this morning doing contracts before stream.
And see, farm fairy.
Yep, he was farm ferrying today. He's He's helping his dad install new blinds above their kitchen sink today, apparently.
Are they still in the box?
No, it's not the Blackstone.
Hasn't been used.
Oh yeah, Chris, that is funny though, man. I know people got crazy with that, man. When Pokemon Go was like first a thing, man, people were insane with that. Absolutely insane. There's a spot in our town that's it's like a public parking lot, like kind of in our like quote unquote downtown. And there's a couple Pokemon Go things there, and there was a Saturday, I think it was. I can't remember what day of the week it was. It was probably a Saturday. It ended up being like, I was there, my buddy Casey was there. It was after we cut grass on a Saturday. We used to go to this like parking lot and sometimes like eat lunch. But there's like a pavilion where there's like, you know, picnic tables. So we went and like sat there, and then like my brother and nephew and sister-in-law, I think, showed up down there or something. Like it was a bunch of us sitting there. And like we just sat there and watched the traffic for like half an hour, 45 minutes or something. Like we were just talking, shooting the breeze, you know. And it was insane how many people like drove in and out of this little tiny parking lot. And, you know, they all stopped at the same place. Everybody had their phone in their hand. It was hilarious, honestly. It was really, really funny. But that was like when Pokemon Go was real hot. And, yeah, it was, I mean, every single person that would drive in that parking lot, you're just like, yeah, they're definitely playing Pokemon. And it was like all walks of life too, all ages. You'd see like older people and like people with their kids, and kids would get out and run to this, what's it called? The gym? I don't even know what it's called in Pokemon Go. You see a lot of like, you know, 20-something-year-olds, and it was awesome. Honestly, it was very entertaining to watch that. So yeah, it was a good time. All right, so we got all these tiny little awkward fields to harvest over here, chat. And I sent a truck to 27, and I have 27 harvested before the truck's gonna get here. But that's okay. I don't think we're gonna need a lot of hauling capabilities because these fields are tiny. So yeah. Oh boy. Concept. Yeah, right. Yeah, the concept was interesting. Yeah, for sure. It was. Where are we all putting installations, right?
In the kind of making a false ceiling.
Like in a house?
No, in a shed.
Oh. Okay. Kind of like a shop.
Shop, garage, whatever you want to call it, during whichever day. Yeah. Nice garage doors on one side, shop door on another. It's one building.
I got you. Okay. That sounds like fun.
Like 4 by 8 sheets.
Yeah. How thick? Like 2 inch?
Yeah, roughly.
Oh.
2 inches, an inch, depending on which sheet you get.
Gotcha. I'd like to see more games like that. Be interesting, yeah. Well, our truck's at 27, so that's good. You know, it's funny. I actually could put the trailers back on now since I'm not filling these with an auger wagon. I'm just filling them, you know, straight from the combine. So we could run the trailers. But we'll be okay without them. I think by the time that first truck gets back, I should be... I don't know. It shouldn't take that long. With all these little cut-up fields, it takes forever to harvest, so... Just like in real life, these little fields take forever. No efficiency when you got a bunch of little fields. Ask Hunter, he'll tell you. He farms nothing but little tiny cut-up fields.
That's just Ohio.
I know.
Sounds like...
Dude, they'll take the header off the combine like multiple times a day.
Just listen to Brian Brown.
That does not happen around here.
Hello?
Hey, it's Tony. How are the blinds?
Tony?
It's up.
I saw the pictures.
You saw pictures?
Your mom posted pictures on Instagram, dog.
Oh. Nothing. You know how they always say, like, nothing brings a family together, like, you know, like working hogs or something? Me and my father were not very nice to each other.
Tony, I'm gonna be honest, brother. If I could have been a fly on the wall for what y'all were doing, I would have made my life.
It was not good. Let's just say I apologize to my father when we were done.
So you guys don't want to come over and put 2 sets up at my house?
I will pay for someone to come put sets of blinds up at your house.
Sean, so if we're trying to automate the process with the auger wagon to the truck and then the truck to run, having trailers on doesn't really work out very well. So that's why they no trailers. Oh.
What do you need me to do there, boss man?
Cook something on the Blackstone.
You were training for a marathon? That's kind of funny, Chris. Yeah, that does sound like a scam, to be honest. Tony put up some blinds over his kitchen sink, like over the window. Tony, is there a tractor with a subsoiler that's not currently driving?
Yes.
I'm gonna bring that over to the tiny fields and start subsoiling.
I'd love to.
Please and thank you.
So Tony, how big were these blinds?
Well, I think
Mini
we
blinds.
mesh like 45 or 46 inches, something like that. Like 45.
One person job.
Okay,
No.
Trent. You go up there and do it, buddy.
Just sit on the sink.
What do you... You're lucky he's streaming, buddy. I'd have some choice words for you.
It sounds like Tony's in a great mood right now.
Sounds like everyone in chat's a blind expert, too. Apparently, I just should have called you guys. Is this how you feel whenever you talk to chat about a project?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that would have been easy.
Yeah, Yep. You know, like Gerhardt Wolf calling me out for watching Dateline, you know? Because I watched 3 seconds of an episode that Dad was watching last night, you know?
How dare you?
I know. Well, you know, they say don't watch alone, and he does. So I'm worried about him, you know?
Yes, Nick, I came back.
You just
Where's
missed
Nick
him.
at?
He just had to step away.
The wife
Oh.
called him for supper.
Yeah. But he cut down a bunch of trees and left a bunch of stumps over here, so that was nice of him.
What a nice guy.
I'll take out the stumps if I have free time. We'll see. I'll probably forget about them, to be perfectly honest.
And then you run into him.
No, I'm not doing anything on that hillside today. I might paint that hillside today because we do have some cash right now. But that would be the only thing we'll do to that hillside today. Wife called, the kid was screaming. Oh no. Oh no. Hey Tony, you want my old Go XLR?
Sure.
You have no need for it.
Well, he could use it until the next Windows update.
For a paperweight.
It's still functional, isn't it? For now.
Yeah.
Alright, Tony can use it till the next Windows update.
What is that called, the scanner for? Hang on. It's so quiet. Gotcha. Oh, that's why they're sending half of the county. Okay.
Yeah, the blinds that Sean's talking about, that's how the ones here are.
Yeah, Tony, did you guys replace the bracketry? Like the mount on the wall? Like, what'd you guys do?
Hello, I'm muted. Doesn't work to talk.
Because I saw you with a drill in your hands.
Oh, I gotta look at these pictures. Hold on. Yes, we had to replace the brackets.
And the blinds?
That's true, Tony. Tony, you could say, attention Kmart shoppers. Although actually you couldn't because your headset wouldn't plug into that. Actually you could. In a roundabout way you could. Yeah. Man. Sorry. You saw the pictures, didn't you?
I love Mom's caption.
I
How's
didn't
your
even
shower
read it.
going, you ask? Well, I just asked for a new blind to be hung. Didn't mean to start World War III. Going on 2 hours. To be continued.
It took you guys 2 hours.
We've been doing this since I left earlier.
Oh my god.
Well, I helped Mom clean the windows and do that kind of stuff. It was a bad deal, Johnny. Nothing was good. But you know the worst part about this whole situation?
You started World War III with your father?
So we got like the new blinds, like it doesn't have like the string to like pull them up and down. You gotta like actually like pull the blind down then push it back up.
Oh.
Oh, it's one of those?
Well, my mom's too short, so she can't even push it up all the way. No offense to my mom, I'm not mean like being mean calling her short.
You
but,
gotta
like,
get her a grabber tool. Like we have at the farm, you know?
I used to break those when I was a kid. She had a bunch of them. It's just been an interesting Saturday, let's just say.
Yo, how do you do that, buddy? Oh. So auto drive, we planted trees in the way of auto drive. That's not what I was saying. The call on the scanner, somebody broke the main gas line in their house, and there's gas leaking. It can be heard in their house leaking.
How?
I don't know how you do that. You got
I mean,
mad
unless
skills,
you
dog.
just cut right into it, but...
I don't know.
Talk about gouging your gas line.
Whoa. Hello.
And then,
Oh, you came back that quick?
I had to defend myself, you know.
Oh.
I'm coming back to just take those stumps out now.
You don't have to come back and take the stumps out, dog. I'm just giving you grief. Oh, man. Goodness me.
hey Nick, you need some blinds hung? I know a guy. Just call 1-800. Call somebody who cares, not me.
I do not need any
Oh,
blinds
wait,
installed.
Red zone, gotcha.
These when we moved into this house, we bought blinds and put blinds in also every room, and then took them all back out.
All right. What was that?
Well, the wife wanted something hung, you know, blinds in like the room so that way we could, you know, stop sunlight and stuff. Well, her dad never had the casing finished around the windows yet. And while all the blinds, I didn't think about it when I installed them, were installed in the casing. So everyone got removed that we installed, and I put curtains up. And I was like, not gonna mess with them.
Alright. Alright. Farmo, what's going on, man? How you doing today? What's poppin'? Going on? Right. You had a sighting. Okay, first. Alloy boots. Oh, he had the fedora on and everything? Oh, man.
First time's not wrong about what guy is.
That's crazy. Crazy.
Thanks for clarifying that Chuck Berry's no longer with us first time. I appreciate that.
All right, I like that. We have to let that go through. What Chris just said. Wow.
Imagine you put that on your LinkedIn profile.
Yeah, I like her Lincoln Town. Wow. Wait, they're telling, hang on. Breaking news here, chat, right? They responded to a gas leak in a house. It could be heard, it could be smelled. Somehow they broke the main gas line. The first thing the fire department is not doing, they just said it. They've been on scene for like 2 minutes. They just said, we're going to turn the gas off to the house. Really?
Should have done it in the first place.
You would think that's the first thing you do when you get off the truck, right? I mean,
You would think.
the homeowners are evacuated.
Especially if you go to a call about a gas.
Tell them to walk away from their house. Go turn the gas main off.
Even if they aren't evacuated, you know.
Go turn the meter off.
Someone go work on evacuating them. Someone go turn the meter off. A crescent wrench in about 5 seconds, you can have a meter turned off.
He might be watching. Wow, first time. We're gonna turn the gas main off. Really?
This is like a volunteer fire department?
No, this is like city. Like,
Oof.
They get
Paid
paid
guys.
really well.
yeah.
That's an oof.
Did he have spinner rims? Oh my god, spinner rims are the best. Curb feelers are kind of cool looking too, but spinner rims, bro.
I
Curb
went out with
feelers?
Don't know what a curb feeler is?
No.
Look them up. Look it up. You see it.
when I was a kid, I always said when I got old, I was gonna have a caddy with some spinners on it. You know what I never did?
Have a caddy with spinners on it?
Yo.
But Nick, think about how cool you'd be dropping your son off at school.
Dude, seriously.
Just replace the whole back seat. You can put him in the front seat, but just replace the whole back seat with like so.
That's
That
not
way.
good.
No, it's perfect.
I was talking about it's raining.
Oh, it is raining. I didn't realize that. I guess we need to fast time a little bit, huh?
Yep.
And then boom, whenever your son turns 16, boom, there's his first car.
You have a caddy with spinners? No.
I don't think the wife would appreciate that as much as I do, Tony.
You and me a sweet talker, I got you. Is she listening? I hope she's not.
Probably not.
First time we actually did figure it out last night, by the way. Hang on. Bear sent me the thing. It was May 22nd, 2020. Not 2020. 2000. May 22nd, 2000 is when it was first time. The problem is that episode of Monday Night Raw is apparently not available to watch, but there is a website that has like a play-by-play description, and it sounds very familiar to me. So
Yeah, but it doesn't say that you were near the stand, though.
you what?
It doesn't say that you're anywhere near the stage.
They wouldn't know who I am, dog. I don't know who I am, dog. But yeah, so we did find it though.
So I have my kid in my arms, you know, playing right now.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm grinding all my stumps out. I turn the F4 menu on in his face.
Yeah, 522. 522. 20. Yes. 522. At least that's what Bear sent me last night, so that should be right. Okay, now we're gonna do a little Twilight farming now. Okay. Yeah. Stone Cold, best WWE, WWE. Could be. Could be. I mean, he's great, yeah. First time we went to Cubs games first, then we came back to Indy. The Cubs games were in Chicago. Then we came back to Indy to go to Monday Night Raw. So that would make sense. They had a weekend series with the Reds in Chicago. We went to two games. And then we came home, I think on that Sunday, back to Indy on Sunday. And then Monday night we went to wrestling after brother worked. That makes sense? No, it was because the games were in Chicago. The wrestling was in Indy. We went to Chicago and stayed at like a Hilton or something for the weekend, or like 2 nights, or at least one night, maybe just one night. I don't remember.
Aren't you a little fancy? You stayed at a Hilton?
Dude, you're not kidding, bro.
Hilton by Marriott, all fancy.
I might have just been Hilton back then. I don't know.
That's like top, even if it's just Hilton, that's like top level hotel.
It was a nice hotel, man. Yeah, nicest hotel I'd ever stayed in. Yeah, it was fancy. What is happening over there? Is that the fog? What's going on over there? Spooky. Oh man. Major Young, former Cardinal, hit a homer. Really? I don't remember anything about those baseball games. I just remember it being kind of chilly. Brother was sick and was drinking day and NyQuil by like a bottle. He wasn't measuring. He was like just taking swigs of it. It's like, bro, you probably shouldn't do that.
That's how you know you don't feel good, is when you just
Man.
don't care about the measurement of that anymore.
It was bad. And then, yeah, I don't really remember much about, for some reason, I don't remember much about Chicago. I do remember that we rode like the L, and then we had to ride like a bus to get to the games. Yeah, there's the website with the whole thing. And, oh, those were Tony's headlights in the fog before, huh? Yeah, I couldn't figure out what was going on over there. But yeah, I do remember it, like, there was no room on the bus, bro. Everybody was standing on the bus. There was no room. It was terrible. Yeah. It was a whole thing. There was some, like, financial, so we went to 2 of the 3 games. So I bet we went, I don't remember which 2 of the 3 we went to. But I know we went to 2 games. And there was some like financial, might have been like an MLM like conference or something at the Hilton that weekend. I remember that. I don't know what it was. Friday, Saturday. So we probably went to Friday and Saturday because he worked. I don't remember. I think he worked on the Monday. I don't remember, man. It's too many years ago. It's 25 years ago. That's crazy to think about. God, I'm getting old.
You said it, not me.
25 years ago, chat. Good Lord.
That was before you had your kid.
Which one?
Okay, settle down, buddy.
All of them?
Well, yeah, all of them, but you're
I was
oldest.
also kind of young, dog. And
I was a long time before I had my kid.
I thought you said before you were born. I was gonna tell you to shut up.
No, I was born.
That was when Trent was born, right?
Probably when Tony was born.
What year was this?
2020, or just sorry, 2000.
2000.
No, sir.
In the year 2000. Who remembers those? Those were the best back in the day. There was a skit on the Conan O'Brien show. Hilarious. Just saying. I'm clearly showing my age now. In the year 2000. Yeah, those were hilarious back in the day. Oh, man. So, Tony, how should we destroy my GoXLR? Like,
Hear me out.
Tannerite?
I'd be a part of it.
You want to be a part of it?
I would love to.
Sledgehammer?
Can we
Tannerite?
can we go pew pew to it?
Sure. You can break out the whole bunchers.
Let's go.
Friday game, the temp was in the 40s. Saturday and Sunday were warmer. First time you're finding an awful amount of information about it. I do remember being cold. Yeah. Conan did a while back. I don't think I saw that. Friday was windy. I know one of the games we sat like up in right field, like up in the top deck of Wrigley. And I remember looking out and like you could see the lake off in the distance. And occasionally you could see like a boat going by, like a sailboat or something. But we didn't go to the lake on that trip. We didn't actually see the lake on that trip. And I kind of remember being disappointed because at that point, I believe that was my first trip to Chicago. And I didn't even get to see the lake. And I was kind of sad. And actually, fun fact, the first time I actually got to see the lake in Chicago, I believe is when we went there in the winter. And that would have been like, oh God, I don't know what year that was. When did brother buy grandpa's house first time? You know, I don't remember when that was. 2000? Not year or two. We always just said 2000. Interesting. Huh. But yeah, whenever brother bought... Good God. Black Hat, thanks for the bits. Whenever brother bought grandpa's house, we did a bunch of work there. And as a thank you that year for Christmas, he took us to he gave us tickets to a Foo Fighters concert. Okay. I don't remember what year grandpa's house got like sold and divvied up and stuff. Because grandpa passed away in 05, but he lived in a home for a while. Before that. But anyway.
Ken
What?
say this is awkward.
What?
I'm driving with one hand and trying to use boom controls with one hand.
Uh-huh. Because you're hanging out with, you got your son in the other hand there?
Yeah, he's learning how to play farm sim.
That's good. Hard and young.
Yeah.
Oh man. But anyway, so I actually have pictures. My golly, that year it was like a whole thing. My sister gave us, she was real big into like cameras and stuff at the time. And that year for Christmas, she gave my brother and I like cameras and film. So film. I said film. I'm old. And so
Hey,
when
buddy, I think it's past your bedtime.
when I gotta watch an episode of Dateline first. Hang on. And Matlock's on after that.
Okay, Matlock, I can down with some of that.
Datelines are great. If you actually get into an episode of Dateline, like 20 minutes in, you're hooked for the 2 hours, man.
Yes.
Any hoozles,
Unfortunately, I can agree with you on that one.
hey, you watch Dateline, right?
Depends if I watch the first 20 minutes of it.
Exactly, yeah. You got fritters? Okay. Interesting. Long story short, first time got fritters today. Okay.
Short?
Shirt. Long story short. Anyway. But yeah, so we went to Chicago to a Foo Fighters concert, and a lake was frozen, and Chicago was nothing but snow. So I went to Chicago and went to see the lake, and I didn't get to see the lake. It was all ice. It's still a lake. It was a frozen lake. Long story long. I got
Thanks
pictures. I know where the pictures are. I should show you guys the pictures. I took
Wasn't
pictures.
Wasn't the experience you wanted?
No. And the Foo Fighter concert was way too loud and way intense. My first concert I had ever gone to was a Foo Fighters concert at like a little bar club thing, hole in the wall. And they cranked it to like 845, not 11. And I ended up like, it was too much noise and like overwhelmed me. And I ended up like out in the hallway at this like club thing, like sitting like on the ground, knees to chest, like might have been some tears involved. I don't know. It was terrible. Okay.
Bad deal.
Yeah.
I will kind of say I don't enjoy concerts.
I did not enjoy that concert. I'll tell you that. Year 2000, everybody said, okay, interesting. Yeah, I did not enjoy that. I did not have fun at that concert. Now, like when we went to Trans-Siberian Orchestra, yes.
Okay, that's actually a good concert.
That mom was still with us then. And so we had to sit in like the handicap section because she was in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So it ended up just being like, there were 4 of us. It was like this huge section. There was only like one other person there in a wheelchair with like their spouse. So we had like this huge section for just like 6 people. It was awesome. I mean, we were like up in the upper deck and nowhere near, but I was okay with the distance, you know. I didn't need to be like, no, up close. It was good.
I say where I saw them at, where my parents took me when I was younger.
Yeah.
We were in the upper section, the upper decker of the place.
Yep.
And you could still feel the heat off of the fire.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be on the floor for no.
Right? It would be so hot on the floor.
No, I'd rather be up in the upper deck, but really far away from it all, and just take it all in from a distance.
Yep.
I'm okay with that. But yeah, those are really the only 2 concerts I've ever been to, and I'm okay with that. It's too loud. God, I do sound old. Turn that music down. That bang bang booming. Oh man. Gosh. Chad, I'm not that old, I swear. Well, old soul, does that count? How about that?
I say I'm not that old, but how I act, yeah, I act pretty old.
Yeah, you act like you're 70.
You would think like I'm like just retired, like
yeah. Tony acts like he's about
getting ready to cash out like my
Yeah.
arm, like my retirement. Like,
Yeah, well,
you
what's your
think-
401k up to? Like,
Nick, I go to bed early. I complain like an old man.
you might be an old man.
Like I
actually.
woke up, just like the back of my left cab is just it hurt. I'm old.
Tony, I know the feeling.
Like if I'm up past like 9 or 10 o'clock, like it's becoming a rare sighting these days.
Oh no, guys, we filled our grain bin setup again.
Yeah, now you're making the kid cough, John.
Because we filled our grain bin setup?
I don't know. You said you filled the grain bin, and the
What a
kid started coughing.
What a shame.
What a shame.
What a shame. Well, in fairness, we have a lot of oats and a lot of corn, so. Yeah.
I've been gone for like, half a day, so how's the temple going along?
We haven't fast time since you left, have we?
No.
Sean, we probably should buy another bin. Another bin. Technically, if we wanted to, we could go sell that other bin at the other farm and then buy another extension here, or just buy an extension. We have money. So that's probably what we'll do, is just buy another extension. Because as we add land, obviously you need more, place to store the crop. Usually how that works. Just saying. Somebody tried to back that in there, huh? It's terrible, isn't it?
There was no try. We did. It's in there. And you should be able to hook up to it.
Oh, man, sorry. You got the hiccups.
Oh, stop hiccuping.
You're back just in time for the 6 o'clock break. You are actually, Pizza, yes. Which that means it's almost 6 o'clock break time.
Remember the many moons ago, like when we'd have the countdown about now, like, oh, Puma Plow's gonna start in 5 minutes.
On a Saturday?
Yeah.
I know. Kind of crazy, huh?
Talk about being old, man.
Man, Tony, you need to stop. I'm feeling really old over here.
It's time to push the big red button,
That's all a long time ago.
In
Back
fairness,
in my day, we pushed a red button.
in fairness, yeah, it was just time to push the red button, not a big red button. It was just a red button.
Let me live my life, man.
Sorry. Time to push the red button. Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are like, hey, I can't unload here. You can now. Let's go. Tiny truck army. I got the other two en route over here as well, so that we can park the army for now.
Can say you never really realize how hard it is to play a video game one-handed until you do play said video game one-handed.
Oh man, are you having difficulties, Nick?
No, just a couple, a little bit here and there.
Oh man.
At 6 o'clock break time, I'll run them back upstairs.
Gotcha. Alright, I just want to get these trucks off auto drive. Need to assign parking spots for all our trucks, huh? That'd be cool. This is the cement factory, Sean. Dude. Let's have an army parked here. Where's the other guys at?
Probably in the fields where you left them.
Oh, they're driving. I sent them over.
Oh,
It just kind of takes a minute, it's kind of far.
it is.
It's okay. I don't know why I'm parking them all against this building, but it just seems like a place to park them. I don't know. They're off auto drive, or off, they're not in the way of auto drive, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm okay with it. Alright, pitter patter, let's go. And then we're done in October, right?
I believe so.
What time of year do we sell oats? I know corn is like June.
December for oats is what it's looking like.
Yeah, so we'll want to stop in December. They would cut
Yeah,
you
no
out.
fast time in past December, John.
We have more grain storage. We could just sit on the crop. Technically, do we not have anybody working anymore? Here we go. There we go. Subsoiler. Over here on the almighty John Deere. Something.
Oh, so you're gonna sit in for your break?
Yeah. I needed something, you know?
Yeah, you did.
You could have left the auto drive guys left, Tom.
Why? They wouldn't have gone anywhere.
You could have sat in it till they stopped.
I'm good. All right, I'll be right back. Might as well take the break now. It's a little early, but like
You're a minute
30
early.
seconds. Bye. All right, chat. I will be back in just a minute. 6 o'clock break time is upon us.